Welcome to the Kung Fu Advantage, the podcast that goes beyond martial arts, diving into the lifelong skills that Kung Fu can teach us. I'm your host, Nakonsy Truong, and in each episode, we'll explore how Kung Fu helps us expand our minds, sharpen our bodies, and strengthen our spirits. In this very first episode, we're starting with two important articles from my book, The Kung Fu Advantage, A Journey Beyond Martial Arts to Lifelong Mastery. So, let's dive right in and discover how the principles of Kung Fu can transform your life. The Kung Fu Advantage, A Journey Beyond Martial Arts to Lifelong Mastery. Expanding every skill, embracing growth, and finding fulfillment in the journey. What if I told you that Kung Fu has helped me expand every one of the skills listed in this podcast? Through the practice of Kung Fu, I've learned to cultivate awareness and self-discipline, two core elements that have allowed me to seize and create opportunities to develop these skills in all areas of my life. Kung Fu is more than just a martial art. It is a path to personal mastery. Whether it's making better decisions under pressure, building resilience in the face of adversity, or developing mental clarity to navigate complex situations, Kung Fu has been my guide. The discipline I've honed in training has translated into success in my professional life, more meaningful relationships, and a stronger sense of who I am. Increased awareness. Through training, my awareness has sharpened. I've learned to notice the subtleties, whether in personal interactions, business decisions, or physical challenges. Enhanced self-discipline. The consistent practice of Kung Fu has helped me develop the self-discipline to push beyond my limitations and continuously improve in all areas of my life. Greater emotional regulation. Staying calm and composed in sparring or challenging drills has carried over into my emotional life, allowing me to manage stress and maintain balance even in difficult situations. One of the greatest gifts Kung Fu has given me is a growth mindset. The understanding that I am not a finished product, but rather a work in progress. This mindset has been fundamental in helping me stay present and fulfilled. It teaches me that I can always improve, not because I feel like I'm not good enough, but because I see myself as my best project. Growth doesn't come from a place of inadequacy, but from a place of positive self-improvement. Having a growth mindset means I approach life with openness and excitement. I don't see challenges as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth. Every day is a new chance to become better at something, whether it's mastering a new Kung Fu technique, improving my emotional intelligence, or becoming more resilient. This mindset fuels my passion for the future, knowing there's always something more to learn. But perhaps the most important lesson Kung Fu has taught me is that the path itself is progress. Every step forward, every small improvement is meaningful. The real growth doesn't happen in reaching some distant goal. It happens in the daily practice, in the journey itself. Progress, not perfection. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. The real transformation happens in the day-to-day efforts, not in achieving some final destination. The path we walk is where mastery and learning take place. The journey is the reward. The act of learning, training, and refining my skills is itself the reward. By staying present and appreciating every effort, I found that fulfillment comes from the journey, not just from reaching milestones. Continuous growth. The beauty of this path is that there is always more to learn and more room to grow. I've come to understand that progress is what keeps life exciting and fulfilling, not the idea of perfection. Kung Fu has shown me that the journey never truly ends, and that's what makes it so powerful. The path itself, with all its challenges and triumphs, is where the real value lies. And it's through this process that I continue to grow, evolve, and become the best version of myself, each day in every moment. Skills developed through Kung Fu training, personal development, mindfulness, emotional intelligence, resilience, discipline, focus, self awareness, motivation, confidence, self compassion, vulnerability, perseverance, courage, overcoming fear, personal responsibility, self discipline, positive thinking, visualization for success, emotional regulation, gratitude, humility, self empowerment, authenticity, spiritual growth, self reflection, stress management, body mind connection, patience, self care, assertiveness, growth mindset, cognitive and mental skills, strategic thinking, problem solving, critical thinking, learning strategies, mental clarity, cognitive flexibility, decision making, creativity, curiosity, emotional detachment in high stress scenarios, time management, physical health and fitness, physical fitness, strength training, flexibility, weight management, recovery techniques, endurance, breathing techniques, health management, energy management, mind body recovery, interpersonal and social skills, communication, leadership, conflict resolution, empathy, peer relationships, social skills, emotional connection, leadership through influence, cultural understanding, collaboration, active listening, mentoring and coaching, peace building, conflict de escalation, building resilient teams, self defense skills, situational awareness, adrenaline control, escape tactics, physical self defense techniques, boundary setting, threat recognition, confidence in confrontations, crisis management, additional skills, change management, delegation skills, financial discipline, lifelong learning, social media literacy, environmental awareness, reflection, unlock your potential. Looking at this list of skills, can you see areas where you would like to grow? Are there skills that resonate with where you are in your life right now? Perhaps you're seeking more resilience in the face of challenges, or you're looking to build self discipline to achieve long term goals. If you are a parent, do you see any skills here that would benefit your child? Maybe it's helping them develop confidence, teaching them to be more mindful, or guiding them toward greater emotional intelligence. Take a moment to reflect on your own journey and the areas of growth that would enhance your life or the life of your child through Kung Fu. With this practice, you can unlock skills that shape not only your physical abilities, but also your mind, your relationships, and your overall success in life. As we move forward, each of these skills will be explored in greater depth. You'll learn what the skill is, why it's crucial for success, how it impacts individuals across different age groups, and how Kung Fu serves as a powerful tool for developing it. Whether you're looking to improve personally, help your child grow, or apply these skills in your career or relationships, Kung Fu offers a structured path to mastering them. Stay up to date by following us on Facebook and Instagram. Like, comment, and share for more. Mindfulness, the root of agility in mind, body, and spirit. The nature of mindfulness and agility. Mindfulness in Kung Fu is not merely a passive act of presence. It is the foundation from which awareness grows, and that awareness leads to agility. Agility is the ability to adapt, whether physically in the heat of sparring or emotionally in response to life's challenges. This dynamic interplay between awareness and agility mirrors the natural world, like a tree with strong roots that bends in the wind. As Bruce Lee once famously said, notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. This is the essence of Kung Fu. Through mindfulness, we become more flexible, agile, and adaptable in both body and mind. We are anchored by the strength of our awareness, yet we remain fluid and able to adjust as circumstances change. This adaptability is not only a marker of personal success, but in some situations, it can mean the difference between life and death. Mindfulness as the root, cultivating awareness. Mindfulness in Kung Fu is the deep practice of being fully present, of tuning into your breath, body, emotions, and surroundings. When you cultivate this presence, you heighten your awareness of yourself and your environment, which is essential for both emotional agility and physical agility. Emotional agility. Mindfulness builds emotional awareness, allowing you to recognize your feelings without judgment. This awareness gives you the space to choose your response rather than react impulsively. In everyday life, emotional agility means handling challenges with grace, moving fluidly from frustrations to calm, from confusion to clarity. Physical agility. In Kung Fu, mindfulness sharpens your awareness of your body, how it moves, how it balances, how it reacts. This acute awareness is what gives you the physical agility to respond instantly to your opponent's moves or to adapt when you're off balance. Awareness as the trunk, stability, and adaptability. With mindfulness as the root, awareness becomes the trunk of the tree. This is where we develop both stability and flexibility. In Kung Fu, awareness of your environment, your opponent, and your own internal state makes you stable, but not rigid. This awareness gives you the power to adapt, whether it's shifting tactics in a sparring match or adjusting your mindset in a challenging life situation. The true martial artist must cultivate the ability to be both firm and yielding, strong and soft, like water, which adapts to the shape of whatever it encounters but remains unstoppable. Adapted from Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism. Emotional agility, the power of awareness. Mindfulness cultivates the awareness that allows for emotional agility. When you are aware of your emotions, you don't get stuck in them. You are flexible, able to flow from one emotion to another with grace. In Kung Fu, this could mean remaining calm in the heat of battle or resilient when facing personal challenges. Emotional agility is about maintaining balance in the face of emotional turbulence, allowing you to navigate through frustration, anger, or fear without being overwhelmed. Real life application. In high stress situations like a confrontation at work or a personal conflict, emotional agility helps you remain calm and composed. Instead of reacting defensively or getting trapped in anger, you become aware of your emotions and can choose a more constructive, thoughtful response. This awareness is developed through mindfulness practice in Kung Fu, where you learn to observe emotions without becoming controlled by them. Physical agility, reacting with awareness. Just as emotional agility allows you to handle feelings flexibly, physical agility allows you to move and respond in a way that is both adaptable and precise. In Kung Fu, physical agility means being able to adjust your stance, adapt your tactics, and shift direction without hesitation. This physical fluidity is only possible through the heightened awareness that mindfulness builds. Real life application. In life or death situations, whether a physical confrontation or an emergency, this physical agility born from awareness can save your life. Being aware of your body, your surroundings, and potential threats allows you to respond quickly and appropriately without freezing or panicking. Through consistent kung fu training, you cultivate this physical agility, not only for sparring, but for handling any real world situation where immediate action is required. Agility in life and death situations. Kung fu in action. The true power of mindfulness, awareness, and agility comes to fruition in critical moments, moments that demand fast, accurate, and decisive action. Whether in a self defense scenario, an unexpected life crisis, or a critical decision at work, the skills developed through Kung Fu come to life when they are needed most. In battle, strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before the defeat. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Kung Fu teaches that it's not just about reacting to what happens, but responding with awareness and intention. Mindfulness allows you to think strategically, even when faced with immediate danger or pressure. Emotional agility in high stress situations. In a moment of crisis, whether physical or emotional, emotional agility can mean the difference between escalating a conflict and defusing it. In self defense, for example, staying emotionally agile allows you to stay calm, assess the situation, and act with precision rather than fear. In day to day life, this same skill allows you to handle difficult conversations, navigate conflicts at work, or make important decisions without being paralyzed by stress. Example: imagine a scenario where someone confronts you aggressively. With emotional agility developed through mindfulness, you remain calm, aware of your own emotions and those of your aggressor. Instead of reacting impulsively, you respond with composure, possibly diffusing the situation with words or strategically positioning yourself to defend if necessary. Physical agility in life threatening situations. In physical confrontations, agility can be the key to survival. Through mindfulness, you develop the awareness necessary to move fluidly and adapt to changing circumstances. In Kung Fu, the ability to adjust quickly, whether stepping off the line of attack, countering an unexpected strike, or taking advantage of an opponent's weakness, is critical in self defense. Example: in a sudden attack, your training in Kung Fu has made you agile, both mentally and physically. You can react instantly, moving out of harm's way, adapting your stance, and striking with precision, all while remaining calm. This quick thinking and action, born from years of cultivating awareness, could save your life. The wise warrior avoids battle. The foolish one seeks it. But when faced with unavoidable conflict, it is not the strongest who survives, but the most adaptable. Adapted from Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Mindfulness, the bridge between stability and agility. Mindfulness isn't just a practice, it's a bridge. It is a foundation that creates awareness, which in turn makes agility possible. Without mindfulness, we are like the stiff tree, easily broken in a storm. But with mindfulness, we are like the bamboo, rooted, yet flexible, bending in the wind but never breaking. Through Kung Fu, we learn that success in life is not about rigid strength, but about adaptability. Whether in business, relationships, or survival situations, the ability to be both stable and agile is a marker of true mastery. This awareness driven agility is what enables Kung Fu practitioners to thrive. Through Kung Fu, we learn that success in life is not about rigid strength, but about adaptability. Whether in business, relationships, or survival situations, the ability to be both stable and agile is a marker of true mastery. This awareness driven agility is what enables Kung Fu practitioners to thrive, not only in combat, but in every aspect of life. Agility is the outcome of true awareness. The deeper we go into our practice, the more we realize that mindfulness is the source of all growth. It creates awareness, and through awareness, we develop agility. The flexibility to adapt to any situation, the resilience to handle any challenge, and the presence of mind to face whatever life brings, whether it's in the calm of everyday life or the heat of a life or death moment. The agility fostered through Kung Fu becomes the greatest strength you carry. By rooting yourself in mindfulness, you develop the awareness and agility that not only shapes success, but could also one day save your life. Thank you for joining me on this first episode of the Kung Fu Advantage. I hope these insights on growth, mindfulness, and agility through Kung Fu resonated with you. Remember, whether you're practicing martial arts or applying these skills in your daily life, the journey itself is progress. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. You can follow us on social media for more updates, and I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions for future episodes. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive deeper into the incredible skills Kung Fu develops, including emotional intelligence and resilience. Until then, keep striving for mastery, both on and off the mat. This is Nakonsy Truong, and you've been listening to The Kung Fu Advantage. Stay strong, stay mindful, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe to our Facebook, White Dragon of East County. Also, our Instagram, at WD of EC.